Ennio Morricone, is that what you're talking about? He does that, the ecstasy of gold. Yeah, that song's the shit. Something just happened.
We're gonna have to do that with the like slime missiles and stuff.
I'm actually a very good whistler.
Like a whistle.
That should be the whole episode. It's just see who can whistle.
We communicate through whistles in this episode.
Whistling competition.
Wait, are we recording?
We're recording, man. That means...
Oh, shit.
Hey, what's up?
Shut up. It's time for another episode of The List Game. Let's talk to the people that are here. To my left, we got Rod Diaz. We got Eric Lorden. Mackenzie Jensen. Do a cartwheel, please.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
You didn't even have to stand up for that one.
Perfect cartwheel.
5.5.
Amazing.
What? Out of how many?
10.
Blake Bedlin.
Hi.
Hi, Blake.
And Samoni. Come on, give us that doom scream thing.
The what?
Never mind. Sam.
Sam, I think your new catchphrase should be easy peasy squeeze my weenie.
For those of you playing at home, Blake broke his hand and he has a pink cast.
Oh, don't tell the story. I'm going to delete it anyway.
No. And he asked me to write something on it, and I wrote easy peasy squeeze my weenie.
Now say it with your...
I am very mature.
Now say that with your Irish accent, please.
Oh, you know, I just wrote on his cast. It's a very nice pink cast, and I just wrote easy peasy squeeze my weenie.
I'll keep that one. Okay. This is a conversational improv game. Each of our panel members has a list of topics and or phrases that were drawn from the chicken hat. Their goal is to sneak those topics and phrases into the conversation with a tangent. Another member of the panel can call you out, saying, "That's on your list." If they're right, they get a point. If you bluffed or if they're just wrong, you get a point. The List Game is listener supported. Join the List Game community at www.listgame.com. To contact the List Game crew, email listgame@cox.net. C-O-X. Please subscribe to the podcast, rate us, and leave a review. Today's topic on the list is children's toys of the future. What kind of things are we going to see in the average toy chest as time goes by? Because you see it all changing on a regular basis, from the cheapest cheap to the newest bestest. What's it going to be? Anybody got an idea to throw out there first?
Well, I think that some toys are going to be more or less infinite. For instance, action figures and dolls. I can't see them going away. If for no other reason, then there will always be comic book movies and princess movies, and the people that produce these movies will want to market their characters to younger audiences.
Actually, you know, you ever hear of the
parents'
Indian?
money.
You ever hear of the Indian of the cupboard?
Yes.
My idea is maybe if they want to promote Marvel movies and stuff, maybe they'll just clone Chris Hemsworth and sell tiny Thors. You know, they're very lifelike, they're real, and they're just very tiny.
The best action figures are going to run around your house and do stuff.
And shoot lightning and
Humans,
shit.
be actual humans. Be actually
I like
alive.
that, though. Little mini clones, yeah.
I want a tiny Robert Downey Jr. He would just be sitting on my shoulder. He would just be awesome, dude. He would say one-liners at everybody.
I feel sorry for the toys that end up with that kid who likes to like burn his army men and stuff.
Kid from Toy Story.
The SIDS of the group.
Let's do him
Yeah.
scream, Mom.
That's like a crime. That would be a crime now. Like that's like a felony, I think. You
We
burn
could take it
toys.
one step further. We clone them, but instead of having them be miniaturized, we just have their head in a vat so we can talk to them.
Like Futurama.
Like Futurama. Yeah. You can have, George Washington or
John B.
whoever you want. We just
Mecca
clone
like a
them,
high
bring them
Mecca.
back, memory back in, remove the head, put it in a jar. There you go.
And make history class more fun.
Don't you think?
Maybe.
So they retain all the same memories then, or
We'd have to figure that out. Yeah.
what if
Maybe-
it's just
maybe
How
like,
would
we
we
just do people that
salvage
are alive,
the
you know?
memories of dead people?
oh wait, what if you
That would
like?
be
That's the future's problem.
That's right.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Oh wait, what if you clone like Neil deGrasse Tyson's head, and he's at like, and they put it on a panel like at a huge scientific conference, something like that, and everyone's just like, "So, Mr. deGrasse Tyson, what are your thoughts on current black hole theory?" And it's just like,
Neil, don't
He's
you think
much-
it's time to quit while you're ahead?
he's much less eloquent. He's much less eloquent in person.
Yeah, we got to figure out that.
I'm not gonna ask who that is.
He's a
I'm not going to ask who
scientist.
that is.
You don't know
He
Neil
developed
deGrasse
the
Tyson?
theory of relativity.
Have you ever seen Cosmos, bro?
No,
This guy doesn't know deGrasse Tyson.
because
It's
I don't
cool.
know things though. Our audience learns things.
Oh,
There you go.
let's make it
My
about
ignorance
sports.
helps everybody.
Yeah.
Let's start talking about sports. Then we'll know everything. And we'll know nothing.
Let's talk about Toy Story and how we're gonna get the new Toy Story characters for the future, because that was one of my favorite
Oh yeah,
movies.
there will be actual sentient Woodies and Buzzes.
Oh no,
Yeah.
actually, there's a Toy Story remake in the works where all the characters are replaced with fidget spinners.
Fidget spinners.
I knew those would be
Yes.
brought up.
Okay.
I think those are the toys of the future.
It's not even
Things
the full
developed
story.
for people lacking attention.
It's not even a story.
So
it's
you got a
actually
Mr.
just-
Potato Head that you spin him and all the eyeballs and hands and stuff go. It's like a slot machine. You get to find out where they're going to end up every time. And you stop
And
him.
it still has the voice of Don Rickles, even though he's dead. We'll clone him, and we'll get him to do the voice.
I'm all for bringing Don Rickles back to life.
Hell yeah.
Somehow.
How do you not know who Neil deGrasse Tyson is, and yet you know Don Rickles?
Don Rickles is funny.
Because I'm an
He's more
interesting
important
person.
than Don Rickles.
And Mr. Potato Head
Don
was
Rickles is
not
awesome.
Don Rickles.
Wait, so who was Neil deGrasse Tyson? He was a scientist?
He is a
He is
scientist.
a scientist? Okay.
And he is also awesome.
Okay.
He
I was
has-
Still
thinking
alive.
of Neil Patrick Harris and Mike Tyson. I was thinking of a fusion of the two of them.
Oh, you know, because
And
they
somehow
combination.
Degrassi was also involved.
Dude, I want a clone of like both of them in the same body. It's like he's incredibly theatrical and flamboyant, but he's also very smart and has a big mustache.
No, he's got two heads.
No, it's
One
the
is
same
one guy,
head.
one is the other.
it's Neil-
This is like
Neil
an
deGrasse-
amalgamation
One
of
body,
their
two
features.
heads. Okay. All right, I want to see some board games that are like, because of course we could talk about electronics and video games and all that, but like kind of a cross between the two. I'm thinking of like 3D virtual reality Stratego, and you're on the board.
That would actually be kind of boring, honestly. I mean, unless the parts like move around and like the
Yeah,
soldiers
the
sounding
parts
each other,
move
that would be
around,
really
yeah.
cool. But if it's just like
You're,
virtual
you're
reality,
on the board,
it's like,
man. You're dodging bullets, and the mines blow you up and blow you across the board.
so essentially-
Yeah, that'd be cool. A real life
Exciting.
Risk or something.
Yeah.
like a
Oh no, it would be kind of like
Virtual reality?
XCOM. That would be really cool. It's like Stratego, but it's also like elevated. Different parts of the map are elevated. Like you have to move around stuff. That would be really cool.
Exactly.
But if it's just like a flat board, it's like if it's
Yeah,
first
there's
person,
nothing
I don't know if
scary
that'll
about
work.
that. Well-
but that would really be cool if it could be like made to be a bit more like dynamic. That would be awesome. I would play that actually.
The bummer is after you play the whole game, you got to clean up all the fake blood and everything.
What? Even though it's in virtual reality.
That's right.
fake blood or real blood.
Well, you got to feel the splatter, right? So there's
It's
gotta
a
be-
very immersive experience.
I do think that eventually virtual reality video games will be mass marketed, even to children.
Yeah.
Kids are getting older these days.
Yep.
Kids are getting older faster.
Barbies just don't cut it anymore. They need
Virtual reality.
constant
That's-
stimulation.
My little
Yeah.
brother is 8 and he has a Snapchat, and it's
I don't
it's
have a
actually
Snapchat.
really funny though,
man.
because he sends hilarious videos and stuff.
I can't even imagine
But-
that, like 8-year-olds.
He's going to be so embarrassed by it.
Oh yeah, no, I take screenshots, but it's really funny that, and like he uses it to like send me messages and stuff because he lives in Dubai right now, and so
Dubai. And
yeah. And so he sends me messages and stuff. But it was really funny because the other day I was FaceTiming him and he was like, Mackenzie, I got locked out of my account and I can't remember my password. What is it? And I was like, I don't remember your password.
how do I know? How would I know?
And he was like, make me another account. And I was like, make yourself another. And he actually figured it out and made himself another account.
Mackenzie.
Pretty much.
Your password is little shit Finkelstein.
So I think what's going to end up happening at some point, if things continue on far enough, right now we can put chips into people's brains and they can control like an arm. If they lose their arm, you can get a prosthetic arm that you can control from your brain directly right now. Like they're doing
I
it.
think I know where
Why
you're going
not
with
go a
this.
step further and
Extra
say, like, why
arms.
does it have to be an arm? Can it be like a giant lobster claw? Can it be like
Whatever you
a
want.
laser cannon?
Whatever
I want to
you
be
want.
like Cyborg, dude.
Whatever you want. And so
Lightsaber.
since we're getting to that point, like right now, that means that the future entails things, possibilities like have a chip in your brain and a corresponding chip in your pet's brain, and now you can talk to your pet.
Damn.
boy and
That's
his
way,
dog.
That's way beyond a toy right there. That's fucking real life right there.
You can do that, I think.
Dude, what if you had
It becomes a
something-
possibility.
That'd be cool.
Dude, what if there was like a reversal
me.
of the virtual reality thing? What if
me
like
outside.
instead of getting shit projected in your head, like maybe
You're
your
experiencing
eyes,
the dog.
No, maybe your eyes can project it. It's like
Okay.
you turn it on, you get like rainbow vision, and just like everything is virtual reality. Like I don't need a pair of goggles, dude. Like the ceiling is stars, like the floor is lava. That would be cool.
Oh, yeah.
Though I feel like there's
and your house actually turns into lava.
It actually turns your house into lava.
so the
Very immersive.
microchips not only influence what your eyes see, but like your nerve endings.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
I think there's a lot of potential for things to go horribly
Wrong.
But that's the price of progress.
That's right.
Like driving while you're looking at your cell phone. Possibly.
You actually
Yeah.
feel the lava if you
And-
fall into it.
Yeah, and the other thing I think we're going to see is robotics is going to go crazy because we've got robots now that can do just about anything. I don't know if you guys saw, but there was a video that came out this week that had a robot built by whoever's building it, and the damn thing does flips.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's
Did you see
probably
that?
DARPA or something.
Does it look
DARPA.
like that white Akio robot? Or I can't remember its name.
It's not the white Akio robot.
Okay.
This one's got like, it doesn't look cool. I mean, it's just like a bunch of stuff, right? And legs
you're gonna
and a
hurt the
couple
robot's
arms,
feelings.
right? It doesn't look like, polished in any way, but the damn thing can run obstacles better than the human. And so
The Olympians are going to be put out of work.
and so the end result, I think, is that we're going to see little tiny robots that are way beyond the I'm going to clean your floor variety. We're going to have and right now some might argue that having the little devices
It's
that
like-
you can talk to and order things, right? Like your Amazon
In 20 years,
Alexa.
Alexa, right?
in 20 years, your Roomba is going to be training for the Olympics.
I think in the future you're gonna have like cleaning robots that will clean your house, that go through and clean your bathroom.
Mine are gonna be the
make your
Micronauts.
bed, And the other thing I think we could see is that right now everybody loves Legos. All kids love Legos, right? You can put them together.
Cleaning
right?
robots one of your things.
No,
You gave him a point. Good job.
thank
Gotta
you.
shoot your shot.
Thank you. I think another thing we're gonna see is
Is he paying you off to give you points? He does this a lot.
It's only been one time.
ever,
One time, ever.
ever.
Rod pays him in peppermints.
That's right, and donuts actually. I pay him with his donuts.
And I didn't
It's
eat
a
any
good.
donuts.
It's a good deal for everybody.
On the
Nope.
subject of robots, of course, Saudi Arabia
I was
just
just about to say
granted
that, yeah.
citizenship to one of its robots.
To a robot.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the
An
clear
AI.
trend in
Yeah.
the current technological
Wait,
landscape.
what?
It's the first robot with citizenship.
How is that possible?
You know,
why
God-
would they even take the time to do that?
Well,
It's like
granted,
this AI robot. Yeah.
Well, granted,
But it's not like
Godzilla.
a real human being, and they granted it.
It looks
citizenship?
it looks humanoid.
it
yeah.
looks creepy as fuck. Is
well,
what
yes,
it looks
it's
like.
designed to look like
I
a
don't
human,
like
but you
this
can
whole
you can
robot
tell it's a
trend.
robot.
Yeah, yeah.
It scares me.
Also, if
I
you
don't
want
like
to go
it.
into things with citizenship, Godzilla actually has an official passport in Japan.
I would hope so.
They let him into
Nice.
Japan. What the?
They
fuck?
gave him a
Why
passport
would
so he
why
could go
would
to
you let
other
him in?
How did you let him
He
back
destroys
into
everything
anyway?
every time. I've seen the movies.
Yeah, he's gonna step on all
Actually,
your people.
he's kind of the savior in the later ones. If
Oh,
you've seen
there
them.
you go.
You didn't
True.
say they let him in. They gave him a passport.
So he can
So he
leave.
can go somewhere else.
That way, the Americans can make
point,
shitty
good
versions
point.
of Godzilla.
I would
way
give him
ahead
a
of him.
passport and then fucking never let him.
I hated
You're banned,
the
Godzilla.
the Godzilla with Bryan Cranston. I love Bryan Cranston, but I hated
But they
how
killed
they,
him.
spoiler alert, killed him off in the first 15 minutes,
Yeah.
even though they played him up in the trailer. I was so
And
pissed
yet
about
they
that.
left. Who's that other asshole? Who's the
Aaron
star?
Taylor Johnson,
Why
kick
does
ass.
he-
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I like Aaron Taylor Johnson, but why the fuck is he? This is a Godzilla movie.
Yeah, it should have been Bryan.
Bryan Cranston, I want his head in a jar.
There you go.
Would it have to be like his head, like from Breaking Bad, though, with like
Yeah,
all the? Like, it would have to
Heisenberg.
be the Heisenberg head, I think.
No, it would have to be Hal from Malcolm in the Middle.
All right, enough about actors.
No, I like his girly scream.
Choice.
We'll sell a little clone,
Toys.
Bryan Cranston. To folks.
Yeah, we'll
You
clone
can dress
Bryan.
him up like
Once you have his head, you
like
can shave
Walter
it if you
White
want.
or
Yeah.
Hal in
That's probably what.
Yeah,
I
you can play
in the
dress
middle.
up. You
I'd
can
have to
just
pick
wear
it.
a
Do
tiny
whatever you
little
want
hat.
with that.
I would have it bicked. I would hold it in my hand and.
So think about doing all this stuff with
comes with-
Barbie and Ken.
Barbie
Brian
and
Cranston
Ken
action
make
figure.
actual babies.
You get a Bryan Cranston action
Watch him
figure, and
do
it
it.
comes with like size proportionate underwear. Like you can put his tiny whiteies on. I mean, that's always
You want more than his head. You want both heads.
No, anyway,
For
the Barbie and
shame.
Ken thing, I want to see this happen, and I want Ken to have a nightclub. I want to see Ken's nightclub, and then you can go in there, and it was, and then Mackenzie said, "Oh my gosh, Barbie and Ken can make real babies." Wow, do
See,
we want that?
Well, see, okay, they
That's
already
what you want. You're
they've
already have
gone
overpopulation here.
they've gone
What's the
pretty
age
far.
group on that?
No, we don't.
They've gone pretty
8 and
far
up?
with Barbies. Like some of the stuff that they have done is just a little inappropriate, like teenage pregnancy Barbie.
Wait,
What the fuck? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it promoted by MTV or something?
It's promoted by poor people.
But anyway, yeah, and like there's been like the one where like Barbie has like this like
That's fucked up.
they do it weird to where it's like pregnant Barbie and like she has like the stomach and everything and then like you like open up the stomach and you can take the little baby out.
Ew.
Wait, are you sure it's
You can
teenage
both
Barbie
watch
though?
C-section.
That one's real Barbie for sure.
No, but I mean, are you sure it's teenage pregnant Barbie or just a pregnant Barbie? She
no,
looks
that
young.
I'm talking right now. I'm talking about regular pregnant Barbie, but
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure
Does
there's.
it come with a miscarried fetus?
There's probably a few things. there's a few
But see,
things
what I
out there
think
that
that they
Complete with
should.
miscarried fetus. No, that's sold separately.
Does it come with a coat hanger?
Oh god.
ouch.
I'm liking
She
where
already-
this is going. This
She already has an entire.
Ouch.
She already has an entire closet full of stuff to wear. She's got to have a few leftover coat hangers.
Rod, what were you going to say? I want to hear that.
where this is going.
I agree that those are very bad things, but it may not be the worst things. Some of the things I've heard about are things like rum flavored binkies for babies.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it exists, man.
Get them hooked
Yeah.
early.
And that is right along the same lines of like question.
a real
Well,
thing?
see, what
That's
I
a real
was-
thing.
That's a real thing already? Wow.
I
Why
was-
not just soak the binky in the rum yourself?
Yeah,
Then it
people do that
actually
as
is
well.
rum flavored.
That takes work.
It's not just taste like rum, it is rum.
See, but I was thinking with the Barbie is what we could do now is it could be even better. And like, okay, you know those little dinosaur things? The ones that come in
Eggs?
the little pill. No, the ones that come in the little pills and you put them in the water.
Oh
and they,
yeah,
like,
shrinky
expand.
dinks.
Is that what they're called?
No, that's not a shrinky.
Oh no,
dink.
I'm sorry, shrinky dinks are plastic.
No.
But yeah, they're like
Yeah,
Shrinkies
yeah.
are big,
Like
and when you cook them, they
sponges.
get
Sponges,
small.
yeah.
They're sponges. Okay, but what if it was something kind of like that, but with Barbie, and then like you can see her growing through pregnancy,
Oh my god.
and kids
Pregnant,
can
ew.
learn about the anatomy.
Nice.
As long as it doesn't
It
get too
feels
graphic.
right along Barbie's.
At least
you know.
it's educational.
Exactly.
So
And it's all the time. Every once in a while, it says, "This can happen to you."
Well, I'm like, oh my god, have you guys seen the creepy baby dolls that they have that are like super realistic?
Yes.
Like where you can feed them and
And they
poop.
poop.
And yeah.
All
No,
9
thank you.
yards. All
Why
9
would-
yards.
I'm sorry. Who would want
that
a
called
baby doll
babies?
that poops?
Little
Like
kids.
of all
Kids.
things.
Yeah.
People with a
Kids.
scat fetish.
Like
But-
of all things, you could have
Children.
a toy do. Why shit? Why
Because-
pee?
because-
Next, all you need is like real boogers right out of the nose.
Yeah.
You know?
But
real
Real
crying.
snot-nosed
real
rats.
buggers.
It actually gets sick.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
you could have them poop ayahuasca soup
What the? Ew.
to
No.
feed to them.
Is that on your list?
I was, yeah.
Is that on your list?
No, it's not. Tough point for me.
Oh my god, you guys hand this shit out like candy.
So one of the
Like poop
things that I
candy.
thought about that could be a thing in the future is if you had nano robots and put them together with the idea of Legos, then you can basically tell your nano robots be a ball,
So it's like Big Hero
be
6.
a car.
Nano robots?
It's basically what I'm describing here
It's
is
Big Hero 6.
no, it's
Sam's punching holes in all your
it's
theories.
Transformers without the Transformer being the smart. You're the smart. You tell the Transformer what to be, and this Transformer just becomes it, and then you use it and play with it, right?
sorry, why do you phrase
it's a
it like
morphing
that?
toy.
There goes all the fun of actually building with the Legos.
I want to. I don't want to
It's
morph.
Legos.
It's a
Build
it's a Lego.
yourselves.
It's I mean,
Legos.
it can have applications anywhere. It could be like you can have your couch become
don't
your
wanna-
bed, become your toaster.
I don't want a morphing toy. I want a morphine toy.
Ah.
Yeah.
Drugs are
Well,
good.
you can have it become a laboratory, and you give it the things you need,
Yeah, make me morphine,
and you
please.
can make your own morphine. All you need is
It's like
poppy
a-
seeds.
It's like an easy bake oven for drugs. Easy bake oven for drugs. I want to see that.
This is a really dark episode.
Easy bake pot oven. That'd be sweet. Because then you could
There's
make
probably
your,
a thing
idea.
for
you
that.
could make your edibles just very easily.
Little kids making brownies.
Kids.
No. I was thinking like you put in like this little packet of stuff, you mix it in with some water. Ta-da! You get meth.
Ta-da!
Oh, you're thinking on the meth lines.
I don't know, and
Again,
and it comes with a free tiny Bryan Cranston to test it out for you.
Nice.
It's 90%
To berate you like he berates.
This is
Jesse.
only 90%.
I think the
pure.
easy bake
Jesse,
pot
we have to
oven
cook.
should come with a little mini Tommy Chong. And he can be like, "Hey man, your brownies are done.
What?
Time to
apparently,
eat your brownies, man.
apparently, it's a very special Tommy Chung.
Hey man, hey man, it's time to eat."
So, child-sized sex toys. Just gonna throw that out there.
And I'm gonna stop you there,
Yeah,
Blake.
let's
Let's
cut
not
it
go
off
down
right
that
there.
rabbit
It
hole.
was
Blake,
bound
shall
to
we?
come up.
Blake's going back to the well.
It was bound to
Let's
come
not.
up.
Was it though?
Yes.
Oh,
It does keep them happy, you know.
I mean, haven't you read Brave New World by Aldous Huxley?
no.
Exactly.
I've read
Remember
that.
all the children in the book. It's
been years, yeah. There were
I don't
children.
want to go into detail, but
It was fucked up. Go into detail.
Go into detail.
well, it's been a while since I've read the book. But sexual freedom is an ongoing theme in that book, and the children in the society depicted in Brave New World are conditioned from an early age to indulge their sexual appetite. In short,
How old are you when you like? How young are the kids in the book? Just out of curiosity.
in the book, I think they're prepubescent. Yeah,
You're gonna start
And-
crossing
and we're,
some lines there.
I
you
know. Well, that's the
Have
thing
some
is,
father and son outings.
Anyway,
We're going to my mommy and me class.
so somehow we
gonna-
should link that to the
Yes,
Barbie
so
and
the
Ken.
child-sized sex toys.
well, the
We've
Barbie-
already been talking about these sexually charged toys for children. You, Mackenzie, brought
Just
up
some weird
the,
shit.
the possibility of Ken
No
and
shit.
Barbie making real babies.
I never
That's-
said you get to see the act.
So the
So-
baby pops out of the Barbie. Is that like
Yeah,
how it would
sure.
work?
Yeah.
Or the toaster, the Lego toaster.
Right.
The baby doesn't pop out of Ken. So
Man, that could be dangerous, man, because something that malfunctions and you're in your Lego bed and all of a sudden it's getting really warm.
When you're in your Lego shower.
I want to call you, but I don't know what even to call you on. So
I don't know.
just not gonna-
I'm more into the baby Barbie thing myself.
Yeah.
I keep telling you, it's
I'm just
a
trying to
rule of
figure
thumb,
out how
don't
it's gonna
call
work.
Daniel on
Can we somehow make it so that you pour water on it and the baby comes out?
I was thinking it's
With
some
the
kind of
umbilical
thing
cord
like
will be
that.
connected and stuff?
Yeah, I was thinking it was some kind of thing like with the dinosaur eggs, like I was saying.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, maybe like just add water and then the baby grows.
The baby
up.
would come out and the umbilical
You
cord
still
would
got
have
some
to still be
squeezing and
attached.
pushing to do there.
Oh, okay, so the kid has to squeeze Barbie. Has to squeeze Barbie's tummy. And
You gotta
then-
pop her like a zit.
I don't like anything about
I'm
it.
grizzly.
Should I just go back to the bathroom where it's safe? Oh, by the way,
You gotta learn about this someday, Sam.
What are you doing in the
By
bathroom,
the-
Sam?
By the way, Daniel,
Easy peasy.
I did that before I got here.
Squeezing the
No,
weenies.
I did that before I got here. Anyway, Daniel, I couldn't help but notice that
TMI.
when I was in the bathroom, the trash can had a wire hanger in it.
I noticed that too. I didn't want to say anything about
I didn't
it.
want to say anything earlier, but you know.
Should I leave that a mystery? There was some gunk in the drain in the sink.
Okay.
They had to oil the joints.
He had his little
And by
Barbie
drain,
doll.
I mean.
They had to oil the joints.
All right, guys.
Disposable wire hangers for the
That
children.
goes
of the
along with
future.
Daniel's Barbie. Come on,
See,
guys.
that's why Rosanna didn't stay to be in this one with this one. I asked her.
It's a
to.
bad
She's-
one.
She's kind of mad at me right now.
Why is that?
The hanger in the no.
All right, what about Barbie? But
Barbie.
Barbie.
Oh, I love Barbie.
no,
Barbie.
no, no,
I
no,
like
no,
Barbie.
no.
I like everything about it.
Barbie butt.
Give me some
Barbie butt.
Barbie butt.
Tell me more about this Barbie butt.
Barbie,
With the beavers.
except
Little badonka dog.
she's a cannibal.
Will you stop going back to
I had
eating people?
Well, that just doesn't even make
She
any
doesn't eat
sense.
people. She eats your other toys
Have you?
Oh,
because she's jealous.
I'm sorry.
Toy that
Mackenzie,
eliminates
have you
the
seen what-
competition.
No.
if you're a bad
Smart marketing
kid,
idea.
I don't know why you would want
Here's
that.
what's gonna happen. We're gonna make all these Barbies intelligent, and then they're gonna like get out of control, and they're gonna start waging war against each other.
So
they're gonna painting the house pink.
And they're going to launch lipstick missiles at each other.
I like that.
That's how it's going to go down.
It's going to be pretty messy.
I'm sorry, Rod. You've seen the movie
Lipstick
Small
miss-
Soldiers,
Lipstick
right?
missiles has got to be one of your cards.
Yes.
Yes!
I was going to call it.
That's why you keep trying, Sam. God damn it.
Yeah, give them 5 points and then get 1.
10 points.
That's right.
I get 10 points for that.
10 points to Rod.
It's
Number
8.
2.
No, I
What was
think
that?
That's what you sounded like.
that was
Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
Number 2.
No, I'm Professor Severus Snape.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Wow.
Yes, you
SpongeBob?
do.
Are you kidding?
Wow.
That's Harry Potter.
Harry
No, I don't know Harry Potter.
Wow.
No.
I respect
And I
that.
just got into an argument with somebody about this
Wow.
like 2 days ago, so I'm not going to do it again.
I'm not going to
Moving along. I'm older than you guys. I don't like that shit.
Oh, you know Gandalf from Lord of the Rings? I think he's in that, right?
I've heard of Lord of the Rings. I've seen actually one or two.
You've seen Lord of the Rings, but you haven't seen Harry Potter.
When did Mickey Mouse get here?
When did Mickey Mouse get here? Well, we are doing toys. Mickey Mouse.
Shit about pop culture?
How about Mickey and Minnie Mouse? How about them
I don't like
doing
where
it
this is going.
and making little mice?
No. No.
Why not? It's
No.
cute.
Stop that.
It's cute. It's not as like graphic
It's
as like
not cute.
It is cute. Little mice, little baby mice running around. That's not
Yeah,
cute.
but making them?
Well, I don't know if you have to show them make. Well, I don't know. Depending on the age group. I
What,
guess.
you just put them in a little room?
You know
and
what?
Let them do
I
their
think you
business?
should. I think you should show it because you know how when you're a kid and your parents have to tell you the birds and the bees, right? And it's
We
always
make
awkward.
toys to explain
We make toys
sex
to do it.
children.
Exactly.
See? This is
You're
what
gonna start
all
exactly.
the child-sized
They'll
sex
never
toys
be
are
able
for.
to watch a Mickey Mouse cartoon again with being all like, I saw Mickey's wiener.
Yeah, but that's how they grow up. Kids gotta grow up sometimes.
Education, man.
And then they'll have to be on Pee Wee Herman's couch getting therapy.
I would literally buy those.
I'm
toys.
sorry. You know about Paul Rubens's masturbation scandal, right?
Yeah.
He got caught in a theater jerking off.
That's why it's Pee Wee
Yeah.
Herman's couch.
Yeah.
He knows.
That's the joke.
So, how does that make you feel?
I just imagine, whenever I think of that, I just imagine someone going into the theater and then he's just like, this is crack.
Ew.
He just,
Hey guys,
where's Lawrence
let me
Fishburne
show you how to
at?
masturbate.
That's right. A jerk-offable Paul Rubens doll that teaches you how to
This
jerk.
is how you jerk. Because you gotta learn how to jerk off too.
Yeah.
Just give some Jurgen!
You gotta learn how to jerk
I mean,
off.
you gotta learn how to do it somehow.
Yeah.
We should
I mean,
it's pretty natural.
you'll figure it out one way or the other, but
Be
like
sure to
maybe
get
you
your
can learn earlier.
Kleenex!
We should have some toys that are also like, dubs as mom's vibrator. So it could be
Oh man.
used in both capacities.
Oh, man.
Mom, have you
This
seen
is-
my Ken doll?
A vibrating Ken doll.
All muscular, you know.
This is our most depraved episode yet.
Wow.
It's like weirdly
Kung Fu
veiny.
grip.
Ken doll on steroids.
With Kung Fu grip.
But what about Elmo on steroids? What if Elmo?
on
What if
steroids.
Elmo? What if you had like
Let's just cut out the middleman and sell drugs.
For real.
We might as well. We might as
Like,
well.
what
at
the
this
fuck
point.
is
Let's
going
cut out the
on?
middle
I mean,
man.
kids love drugs.
Let's
these
cut-
days.
You got Elmo on steroids to do stuff like move furniture in your bedroom when you're cleaning.
a real life Elmo on steroids? You like he's a real life. You're making him alive too.
Oh, you know, we're gonna be able. They're gonna be like droids, man. They just,
No, wait. It's the new Tickle Me Elmo spin-off. Juice Me Up Elmo.
Wow. All right.
Comes with a free syringe.
I want
Stab the
their,
Elmo.
All these droids, they've got to be programmable because otherwise they're going to overthrow us or rape us, given how sexually charged they are.
Elmo's going to get some gains.
I'd like a button on my phone or something that goes, "You've gone too far,"
Seriously.
or "Cross the line."
Yep.
You need to sit the fuck down.
You need Jesus.
the automatic off switch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every toy in your house goes. It's in the chip in your head. You don't have to reach for nothing. It's in the chip in your head.
That's
It's like,
right.
toys off.
This is all getting very creepy. It's
Very
been creepy
AI.
for a
Very
while,
AI-y.
but
Just to get stuff off of the very odd tangent we've gone on, I actually thought of something like in all seriousness that I would like to see. You know, I told you guys that I got a drone recently, right? And like I'm really happy with it and playing
He's
with it.
so happy with his drone.
I'm happy as fuck, dude.
It vibrates.
You know what I want to see? Well, yes, it does. But aside from that,
Mommy likes it too.
You know how like themed drones? Like I think there's one for like Star Wars. There's one Millennium Falcon. You know what I want to see? I want to see a tiny Willem Dafoe in his
Green Goblin.
Green Goblin outfit. On like a Green Goblin themed drone, just like flying around, laughing his ass off. That would be awesome.
And I think drones have come a long way. I think we're getting to the point where we can have like robot drones.
Yeah.
And it has to have a tiny Willem Dafoe on it. I
can see fleets of robot drones going around doing things.
with
like taking over the world.
If he was the good guy in a movie, would he be William DeFriend? William DeFriend?
You got me to do it. He did it.
William,
He got me to do it.
That was a good joke. You're welcome.
Wouldn't it be cool?
You're welcome.
Wouldn't it be cool if we got to the point where we had enough drone power, right, so that like they could replace cars or like
They're
just
already doing that.
moving cars around, like
Dubai police
your dump
actually
truck
have
gets
drones
picked
they
up.
fly around on.
Your dump truck
What?
gets picked up by
Yeah,
a bunch of
apparently
drones
that's the
and
thing
taken to
that's
the
being
dump.
developed in Dubai.
That might be being developed. It's not there yet, though.
Uber.
Yeah, but it's
Uber
very-
is,
Wait, your
uh,
dump truck gets picked up by a bunch of drones and gets taken to the dump. So it's not a truck anymore then. It's
Well,
just
just
basically a pod.
Yeah, exactly. or we do away with cars. Like you just sit in a container and drones come and grab you and take you to wherever you're going.
Yeah,
That'd be
Uber is
Uber drones.
already working on flying taxis.
That's what
if
I'm
I'm not
talking
mistaken, in LA. If I'm not.
So we're
See?
one step closer to the Fifth Element. All we need is Bruce Willis to wait a minute.
can't
We
wait.
need a
Tiny-
Bruce Willis head.
No, tiny Bruce Willis
But it needs to
in
be
a
bald.
tiny taxi drone. That would be awesome.
Here to pick you up. All right, you guys, I got what could be bad news.
What?
Uh-oh.
I am holding
Depends on how you look.
in my hands character sheets.
Yes.
Characters, huh?
One of you will be Barbara the Glamour Doll. One of you will be Mr. Nerfles, the stuffed snuggly bunny. One of you will be Action Joe, the army doll.
Dibs.
One of you will be Biscuits, the adorable patchwork puppy. Rudy, the antique rocking horse. Judith, the puppet princess. I'm going to keep that one for me. I'm probably going to have to be two because there's 8. And there's what? 6 of us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So there's 8 characters.
Just hand them out at random, dude.
Baby sleeps a lot.
Yeah.
Super realistic baby doll. And I'm going to pause things. Pass out these character sheets. Let you read them. We'll come back in and I'll start what we all know is coming.
Yes.
The list
Hilarity.
game and murder mystery at the same time.
It's like Clue.
I love murder mysteries.
Patchwork puppy.
see?
You guys are being recorded.
Woof woof
Malay dancing.
Woof, woof, woof.
woof off. Bark.
Woof off. You should, instead of cussing, you should like sleep it with like bark off. Or, like,
Oh,
What did you think of that?
Okay.
hilarious.
We are back. And characters will be played. Let me list off the characters for you. Barbara, the glamour doll. Barbara is stylish, snobbish, beauty queen of a doll with little use for other toys. Played by Mackenzie Jensen. Mr. Nerfles, the Snuffles stuffed snuggle bunny, whatever he is. Mr.
Not a
Nerfles.
snuffle anything.
No, he's a stuffed snuggle bunny, Mr.
Thank
Nerfles.
you.
Mr. Nerfles is a tender-hearted, good-natured, lovable stuffed animal, but he is none too bright. Of course, played by Eric Lorden. Action
Rick
Joe, the army doll. Action Joe is tough as nails action figure, rugged, competent, and quick to action. Also played by Mackenzie Jensen. Biscuits, the adorable patchwork puppy. Biscuits is scruffy, huggable toy dog whose patchwork exterior hides a keen mind. Played by Blake Benlin. Rudy, the antique rocking horse. The oldest of Alicia's toys, Rudy is a genuine antique with a kind and quiet demeanor. For some reason, played by Sam Winnie.
Hello. It's good to be here.
Judith, the puppet princess. A finely crafted puppet, Judith is perhaps the most sophisticated and suave of all the toys. Played by yours truly. Jacqueline, the Jack-in-the-Box. Perpetually excited and enthusiastic, Jacqueline is a loudmouth toy who delights in randomness and chaos. Played by Rod Diaz.
That's a good one. That's a good character.
Baby Sleeps a Lot, the super realistic baby doll. Nearly the polar opposite of Jacqueline. Baby Sleeps a Lot is definitely the most laid back, chilling, and relaxed of all of Alicia's toys. Also played by Rod Diaz.
That's a very snory baby. I've never heard a baby snore like that.
She's a very fat baby. Look at her.
Keep in mind, my fair
snoring.
audience, that as
She's
we
got a
go
sinus
through this
problem.
game of mystery, we are all still playing the list game. Let me set the scene. All of us are going to be playing the role of toys belonging to little Alicia Smith, age 6. Our lives have always been carefree and happy until now. Now something terrible has happened. Sometime during the night, Theodore Rosey Felt, the stuffed bear, has disappeared. Theodore Rosey Felt, yep, that's his name, has disappeared. He
Teddy.
isn't in the toy chest. He isn't on the bed. He isn't on the shelf or behind the door. Something must have happened to him, and we all suspect that there is foul play involved. Little Alicia went downstairs to watch cartoons without noticing that Theodore was gone. But when she comes back up, she's sure to realize he's missing, and she's going to be heartbroken. We need to find out what happened to Theodore before Alicia gets back. The game will be played in 3 rounds. At the beginning of each round, we will go around the table. On the bottom left of each of your character sheets, you will see a box labeled information to distribute. When it is your turn to speak, you will share the piece of information listed next to round 1. You do not need to read the information aloud verbatim. You can put it into your own words. You can jerk it around. You can make it part of your list, speaking as you think your character would.
Jerk it around, huh?
Oh, yes. We're going to start with Jacqueline, the Jack-in-the-Box.
Pops out of the Jack-in-the-Box box. It could have been monsters. They might have dragged Theodore out from under the bed and ripped all her stuffing out.
Yeah, I remember the house was filled with all kinds of scary monsters last Halloween. Maybe one of them snuck back in to do some bear napping?
That's ridiculous. Monsters don't exist.
The only monster is man. Anyway, moving right on.
That's right. Baby sleeps a lot.
So baby sleeps a lot, wakes up from her slumber. She says, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, well, I heard a thump in the night last night. It sounded like someone opening up the toy chest. Oh, I don't know who it was, and if they were coming or going, because I fell back to sleep right afterwards.
You know,
In fact,
I gotta say, I heard that thump too. I didn't know what it was. Thought it might have been some, toys in the toy chest banging or something. But I can't be too sure.
Nuffles. What do you got for round 1?
My name is Nerfles.
Oh, thank you.
Nurple?
Nerfles.
narwhals?
Nerfles!
Narwhals.
Okay, so Alicia left Theodore atop Rudy last night, and now he's missing. Maybe the rocking horse did something to him.
I think he's a liar. I don't think anyone would ever sleep on my back aside from Alicia. I was designed to be the best rocking horse. I'm meant to be comforting and meant to allow people to feel like they're out on the plains of the old country.
I don't know. That was pretty convincing to me.
I'm suspicious of you, Bear.
I don't like the
He's
confrontation.
not a bear.
He's not a bear, he's a rocking.
I'm a puppy, you dolt.
You don't.
I'm
I
slow.
believe stitched together by Grandma, if I remember.
Slow, okay?
That's right. By Nana. I'm ever so grateful.
Action Joe. Action Joe, what do you got?
I was on watch at the corner of the toy chest until 2300 hours. I never saw or heard anything that night.
What kind of watch is that?
Pretty sure of yourself.
What kind of soldier is that? Didn't see anything on a watch all night. Good Lord. How about...
I'll be right back.
No, keep up that voice.
No, you gotta do the voice.
All right. What's Barbara? What do you got to say about
Sound
it?
like a crack whore.
Biscuits, Mr. Nerfles, and Theodore almost always nap together with Alicia. And now that Theodore is missing, but Mr. Nerfles and Biscuits are still here. That seems pretty suspicious to me.
Theodore was one of my best friends, so I don't know what you're insinuating, but I would never do anything for Theodore. And furthermore, I happen to know that Barbara was very jealous of Theodore because I'll get to it, Barbara, please. Let me finish. You see, Alicia liked Theodore very much, and Barbara wasn't keen on that.
Why?
I don't know, motive. I would think.
Why in the world would I be jealous of that raggedy bear? Do you see me? Look at me. Look at me.
Because
Exactly.
she hugs the freaking stuffed animals all the time.
I'm her favorite
hug
toy.
She
She
likes
doesn't
us.
hug us. She doesn't
I'm
hug
her
you. She's
favorite toy.
She's always
I'm her
But she
favorite
doesn't
She's
sleep
always
with
hugging
you.
and hugging and hugging those
I don't want
stuffed
to.
animals.
Who may say that, but when I was small, when I was a young rocking horse, we children didn't need all these complex plastic thingamajigs. They just needed a nice rocking horse to make them feel like they were on the plains of the old country.
Where are you from, Rudy?
Yeah.
Foreign lands.
Ireland?
You wouldn't understand.
Oh,
The old country.
The old country of
Old
Ireland.
country of Ireland.
No,
think.
just the old country.
It's just the old country.
The old country.
Yes, it's actually
The
in
older version
Baltimore.
of a country.
The old
Country in Baltimore.
the old country. Detroit.
Detroit.
Old Detroit.
Mexico.
I think he's a Philadelphia Dutch.
Go Tigers.
Pennsylvania Dutch.
That's what I meant. Thank you.
hey, same
Knuckles
state.
has been around, man.
Not the same thing. I'm from Philadelphia. There's
I
no
hear
Dutch.
they make
I hear it's
good
always sunny there.
cheese
I'm a Philadelphia
steaks
bunny.
over
I've
there.
heard they got some pretty nice beavers there.
They do. Sometimes they cuddle with you too.
Rudy the rocking horse, which
In all honesty, I think that Mr. Nerfles may be lying. I feel like he's got a sly sort of demeanor to him.
I'm not sly, I'm slow.
I get the feeling that that's just a ruse, like it's an act. I feel like I can't trust him. After all, he's saying that the old bear was sleeping on me last night. Such an accusation.
Are you Jamaican?
No, I'm
Now
from
he's
the
Scottish.
I'm from the old
land.
country.
He's from the old land.
I'm from the old country,
Old land of
man.
Jamaica
From the
and
old
Ireland.
country,
He's
man.
been around. He's been around, all right?
I've been on many travels.
He's from the islands. Irie.
Irie, man. It wasn't me. I'm not like that.
He's just
That's
slow.
a good point.
Thank you, dog.
Do you have a plate in your
My
head?
name is Biscuits.
Biscuits,
Plate in your
sorry.
head? Were you in the war, Nerfles?
No.
I remember the Great
That's
War.
episode 9.
Great
Never mind.
Toy War.
My friend Tigger was in the war.
Well, let me tell you, I'm the puppet princess, and I know these things, man.
You may have been friends with Tigger, but I was once owned by A.A. Milne.
By
Oh,
Eamon?
what?
I was once
Eamon?
owned by A.A. Milne.
That's who wrote Tigger,
the,
man.
the man who wrote the Winnie the Pooh books.
Oh, I didn't know who that was. I'm
That's
slow.
because you're uncultured. You see, you can't trust the rabbit. You can't trust the rabbit.
Let the real princess talk here, not that wannabe plastic thing over there.
Oh. Cat fight.
You tell him,
Meow.
sister.
Yeah, that's right, Barbara. That Barbara thing she once told me.
We can't say Barbie. It's copyrighted.
Oh, that's right, Barbara. Okay, well, she once told me that Alicia was far too good for a common toy like Theodore.
Oh.
I mean, it's true. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna kill the bear, but I mean, did you see him?
I'm not exactly hip on the stuffed animals myself either. They're just drool holders.
He was just
I think you got jealous and
Conceited.
It's not very nice.
I think you got jealous and maybe knocked him out the window like that movie Toy Story.
Never seen it.
Oh,
It's a good
I
movie.
think we would. I think you would relate to it.
Why? Because I'm a toy? Did you just assume my gender?
I didn't realize that all toys were gender fluid.
We don't have genitalia, many of us, so
You don't?
what else can you assume?
I'm a wooden horse. I'll let you assume whatever you want.
Alicia gave me a little kiwi that I used.
No balls.
It's a little dried out.
You want to talk about dried out?
And
I remember the Great War.
the host comes back
In the old country.
with
I-
Bomb! The first clue. As all of you are discussing your theories and suspicions, you notice that Theodore Rosey Felt's pajama top is still neatly folded on the shelf above Alicia's bed, with his sleeping cap beside it. Alicia always put Theodore's pajamas on him before bringing him to bed for nap time or bedtime. The fact that his pajamas and cap are still there means that Alicia must not have taken him to bed last night. Either that or whoever took him took the time to take off his pajama top, fold it up, and put it on the shelf. A shelf that is much too high for any toy to reach.
Dun dun dun.
Wow, that does raise questions.
Maybe there is an unknown Shaquille O'Neal doll hanging around.
We move on to round 2. Jacqueline.
Seriously, though, it's monsters. That seems the most likely explanation. Probably been grossly mutilated, maybe even eaten. Because there's monsters.
Monsters don't exist.
No, the house was filled with scary monsters last Halloween. Maybe one of them snuck back to do some bear napping.
Yeah, I guess
you said
so.
Cause it's true.
You drool dripping stuffed animal.
You're just envious of me because she goes to snuggle with me before bedtime.
Yeah, and drool on you. Yeah.
Maybe he's into that, yeah.
It just goes to show plastic is not worth snuggling with.
I heard the last time that she peed the bed, she used the stuffed animals to clean it up.
No comment.
You never do
on
that with an old rocking horse. I'm clean as a whistle.
That's a rumor. It's not true.
No, it's just propaganda propagated by the German
That's
army.
fake news.
She's after the futuristic toys. She's done with these stuffed animals. Man. She just needs something to drool on.
You
'cause she
sound like
drools so
someone
much.
who's jealous of stuffed animals. Maybe you kidnapped the bear.
Yeah.
It sounds like you have some hang-ups, princess.
No, I never said that. No, that's just spreading rumors about jealousy. No.
No, but you
I
sound
get plenty of
jealous.
time to
I've
be a
seen
princess,
that.
and being a princess is the best you can be.
Pretty
I've
defensive.
seen enough to know
I think
propaganda.
you're maybe you're like self-righteous and you feel like you deserve.
Damn
the
straight,
bear.
bitch.
I think you're
So maybe-
projecting your own insecurities onto the stuffed animals.
You don't have to be insecure when you're a princess. You get it all. Just ask Barbara. We both get all the good stuff.
Exactly. You guys get snuggled with at nap time and bedtime, but when else does Alicia play with you?
That's
Right,
real
man.
love.
We
though.
get ice cream.
I feel
We
like you're.
get tea.
I feel like you're both embodying an unhealthy materialism, and I don't think that's healthy for Alicia.
I don't think I give a shit.
We also get to rock out at Ken's nightclub.
Oh yeah.
I'm a rocking horse. Don't talk to me about rocking.
Come on, Barbara, let's go party.
Come on, Barbara. Let's go,
I told myself-
Barbara.
Yeah, I was just thinking about myself.
That's a song, you know.
I know.
All
That's why I said
We're going to
That's
get
the worst
copyright
song
something.
of all
That's why
time.
I said it.
Okay.
Baby sleeps a lot. What's your round 2?
Baby sleeps a lot, wakes up, looks around, says, well, you know, can't really trust the word of Action Joe.
What?
Why not?
he belongs to Alicia's brother, not to Alicia.
That is not true. I've heard of Commander Smith, but I've never met the man.
Can you really trust someone who belongs to the little boy?
I've never
It's
met
not
him.
healthy to pull rank.
You're speaking lies.
You're just jealous.
I saw Action Joe and Theodore talking yesterday, and Action Joe seemed really angry.
I was just gathering intelligence concerning tea parties and I wanted his expertise. And I don't have anger issues.
You don't seem like the tea
I
type.
can tell.
You could use a nice Earl Grey to calm your nerves.
Action Joe's a pretty good guy, actually. Well, he takes good care of me.
Are you guys a couple?
You know it. No.
Just when I want to.
That's perfect. I mean, what?
I thought you and the glamour doll were a thing, but maybe it's just because you're both plastic. I don't think plastic dolls should be with normal toys. I think they should only marry other plastic dolls.
Hey, let's not get
Close-minded wouldn't
intolerant here.
Exactly.
That's just how it was done in the old country, when we didn't have to worry about
Oh,
plastics.
we're not in the old country anymore.
Well, that's just because I'm well-traveled.
Action Joe took good care of my
Wow.
kiwi.
If you're so well traveled, then shouldn't you be worldly and more accepting, of inter-toy relationships?
No.
Okay, just asking.
He's an old-fashioned toy, and so are his thoughts.
The plastic toys have done nothing but taken us over. They've made space toys
At
a big
least they're
thing.
not mops for cleaning up bedwetting.
At least
That's
we
a
serve
rumor!
a practical purpose.
That's a rumor.
I mean,
What is your
if there
purpose?
were no
Cuddling.
stuffed animals around and
so.
Alicia wet the bed,
I think
she
Mr.
couldn't clean it up with a plastic toy.
It's called
so
a towel.
what good are you?
I think Mr. Nerfles is just being a pissy bunny.
I think you're full of belly button beans.
You're literally just a
The
sack of
gloves
beans.
are off.
You're literally just a soft sack of beans. I'm a hard wooden horse. What would you know?
She doesn't cuddle with you, she cuddles with me.
Grumpy.
I'm made of
bunny.
wood. You can do a lot with that.
This shit's getting real.
So
I've made my point.
Who's
Biscuit and Nerf, I was like, I gotta say, I can't say I've never been in the washing machine myself.
It's not so bad. It's like a hot tub, only it spins around.
It's kind of fun, really, yeah.
Not so hot, and the bleach kind of stings.
I thought the bleach was just going to your head, Mr. Biscuits. It must not be healthy.
I've huffed that, and I kind of liked it.
I personally believe in anti-bleaching. It causes bad stitching.
What I like is when she uses that fabric softener. It's called Astroglide.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Astro, don't talk to me about Astro. Too many space toys taking us over.
Action Joe, what's your round two?
I heard Biscuits and Theodore arguing about something the other day. It seemed quite heated.
Oh, well, yeah. You see, we weren't arguing. We were having a heated debate. You see, Theodore expressed some very ridiculous ideas concerning French literature, and I was just setting the record straight. We were talking about Victor Hugo, Voltaire, Rousseau. I mean,
I'm more of a fan of Dumas myself.
he's okay.
I like the Count of Monte Cristo.
And the Three Musketeers, didn't he write
Right
that?
on cue, the Three Musketeers.
That was perfect timing.
So
Very good
anyway,
timing.
yeah, we weren't arguing. We were just having a loud philosophical discussion
You seem
on
to be pausing
French
a lot.
literature.
I'm not convinced.
I think
Anybody
it's
else?
just the bleach.
Or it could be a new brand of fabric softener.
Fabric softener smells good.
You would know, Mr. Norfels.
Yeah, because Alicia takes care of me and she washes me.
I get a new coat of varnish every week.
Me good.
I like it when Alicia's mom reads me Tom Robbins books.
I'm sorry, who's what Tom Robbins? Just
Oh my
curious.
gosh, man, skinny legs and all, jitterbug perfume.
I didn't
I'm
know
asking
either.
for a friend. I don't know who that is.
Cool, crazy stuff, man.
Robbins,
And,
the guy
and Alicia's dad takes me with him to watch porn.
Porn.
You know, I
is
am
new
a puppet.
information.
The hand is involved.
I am just going to rock on out of here.
The puppet prince.
My name is Judith, damn it.
Right?
Someone's been in the bleach
So your
too
hand,
long.
you have someone's hand up your dress all the time.
You got a problem with that?
No, I think it's hilarious.
That's right, man. It feels good. Can't get it done if you can't get it in. That's right.
Barbara, give us your round two.
That's why I got a kiwi up there, you know.
I'm very
Judith once mentioned that Alicia would be better off without any stuffed animal toys. It seems a little suspicious.
That's just bigotry. Hatred right there.
I've never said that. I've never said that at all. Someone's just spreading rumors.
That's a hater right there. That's hater.
Sounds like the plastics
Somebody's
are
just
trying to
jealous
take
of
over
me
again.
because I
Hate
know
speech.
they know I get to hang out with more of the family than anybody else.
I still think it's monsters.
I mean, it could
Yeah,
always
it's monsters.
be.
If by monsters you mean those plastics.
What if it was a ghost? Just a thought.
Monsters and ghosts.
Ghost of a
aren't
monster,
real.
maybe.
Monsters and ghosts aren't real.
What about
not
the
real.
ghost
No.
of a monster?
Sounds like you're just being skeptical. I remember back my first owner was very scared of the banshee, the keeper of death in the old.
If you've never met Alicia's older brother, then that's why you don't believe in monsters.
My first
I didn't say that right. He's a fucking monster.
My first
I'm not even going to talk about what he did to me.
my first owner was killed in the trenches. His name was Old Bobby Boy. That was his first name. His last name was O'Brien. He was Old Bobby Boy O'Brien.
That's important information in who killed or who kidnapped the bear.
Well, on
Why did you
that
assume he was dead?
subject, I have
Oh, I didn't assume. I just
something
had a slip
to
up.
contribute. You see, if indeed we are to assume that the kidnapper opened up the toy chest for whatever reason, you know, they would have to have opposable thumbs, or
Ooh, that's a good
digits, or things like that. You see, no toy, bereft of hands, could manage to open the chest. So it could not have possibly been myself, Nerfles, or Rudy. We do not have fingers, you see.
Life finds a way.
That is correct.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm with
just putting that out there for everyone.
Oh, I've seen
To
you do a lot
consider.
of things with your nose. I've seen you do some things with Nerfos with your nose. I know you can move some things around.
Well, that's
Hey.
beside the
I've seen
point.
you and Alicia get pretty crazy.
Watch where you're sticking your nose, biscuits.
Yeah.
And I would know horses have very long
And then she put you in the
noses.
washing machine. Anybody else with hands got anything to say?
Yeah. Hands, people.
I got a finger just for you.
You know a lot about fingers.
I don't get it.
Frickin' drool magnets.
All these newer toys with their fingers.
There really is.
I'm very skeptical of her.
What kind of princess would take such an attitude towards their subjects? Not the kind of princess I would vote for.
It's a little bit of Tourette's, but I treat you guys good. Come on, give me a break.
My original owner had the worst landlord. He would always threaten to turn me into firewood. He was not a good landowner.
So what kind of wood are you made out of? Just out of
just the
curiosity.
just typical trees that you would find growing in the old country.
Oh yeah,
trees.
of course.
It's an old country tree.
It's an old country.
Tree.
What kind of tree?
Old country.
Old country tree.
Oh, I thought you were saying it was an old country.
Don't put words in my mouth.
What's your round two over there, Rudy?
My name. Oh yes, it is time for Rudy. It's well, I couldn't help but notice
Wow.
as we were talking about Action Joe. Even I noticed that Action Joe, you used to have a grappling hook, didn't you?
Yeah.
Now it occurs to me, where is it now?
I lost them on a mission behind the couch.
What was the mission? What were you getting behind the couch?
I told you I was learning intelligence concerning tea parties, and I lost them behind the couch along with my pistol.
How long would you? How do you learn about tea parties when you're behind the couch? And is the pistol still there? Shall we check? Let me just rock behind here, and I'm not seeing anything behind the couch.
I'm telling you, that's where I lost them.
But they're not there now. So where are they, Action Joe?
That's the thing about them being lost. I don't know where they are.
But you lost them behind the couch. I'm sensing some.
Maybe the house cleaner cleaned it up and put it somewhere, you know? She sometimes sticks things in Alicia's underwear drawer.
Thank you, Judith.
Estrelita seems to be very picky and very. She picks up things, but she never checks behind the couch. I know because I've seen her.
So is the Joe short for Joseph?
No,
Okay, just
Joseph.
checking.
I guess it's Josephine.
Joe.
Joe Mama.
I know.
Joe Mama, so fat.
It's short for Joe Mama.
Joe Mama, action warrior.
I think it's Josephine. I know your past action, Joe. I know what you did to get into the army.
You know what? Nobody knows what I went through. Nobody.
You don't know what I've been through. My owner had to spend 5 years planting potatoes to make ends meet.
Joe's royalty. It's Joe King.
So many puns.
Got him.
It's Judith the Princess comes in with round 2. You know that Action Joe actually does have a terrible temper. You've seen him throw a tantrum when he couldn't find his little plastic pistol? Did you see it that day? He was breaking shit, throwing shit all over the room.
Hey,
Action Joe
It
went
sounds like you could
crazy.
use some yoga, Joe.
Hey, I do not have a temper problem. Do you all hear me? I don't. I don't.
Just try some yoga, Joe.
Is
Don't
that
temper.
what you call it? Your little plastic pistol?
I know you lost something.
You want to see it?
Maybe your name is Josephine after
No,
all.
thank you for the offer, though.
I'm so glad I picked this one. Dun, 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 dun.
There we go.
Dun, 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 dun. The second clue. As all of you are discussing your theories and suspicions, you notice something odd about the top left corner. Oh, by the way, when people are talking, try not to do this. Okay. Yeah, everybody, get it out of your system right now. Okay. Wee-haw. All right. As all of you are discussing your theories and suspicions, you notice something odd about the top left corner of the toy chest.
What do we have here now?
There are several fresh scratches in the wood there.
Oh.
They aren't very deep, and they may not have anything to do with Theodore's disappearance. But the marks definitely weren't there yesterday, so you probably bear some consideration.
Because he's a bear.
I can't bear these.
And we enter the final round. Jacqueline, Jack in the Box. Give it to us, baby.
Aliens.
No,
I
know
seriously. It totally could have been aliens. You heard that sometimes aliens steal toys and dissect them?
Okay,
Oh my gosh, you might be right.
that
The
doesn't.
monsters thing, I don't know about aliens, man. I've seen a man. He had that Buzz Light.
Don't say Buzz
Buzz-
Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear?
That's copyrighted material.
Buzz Light beer?
Yes.
I like drinking that stuff. That's good stuff.
Dad's thing.
You get buzzed on light beer?
Yeah.
Freaking light
Okay,
beer.
no, that does make sense. I agree. Monsters are not real,
I
but
made a girl.
everybody knows that aliens steal toys.
What about a ghost monster alien? I think we really
It's a
gotta
hybrid.
consider this.
It was
a
just an
banshee.
alien, okay? Aliens steal toys. I believe that.
It could be an alien monster.
It was the Banshees. What
not
took
me
my
or-
my original owner, Bobby
Or biscuits.
O'Brien.
or the rocking horse.
The only way that I'm an alien in this group is that I am far superior than all of you.
See, there's a complex there. So superior that she might steal the aliens taking over
The only way that I'm
country.
the only reason that I'm an alien in this group is because I am out of this world.
See, these princesses and their egos, man.
Living on planet stupid.
Wearing herself out. I think it's Satan's bedtime over here.
Wait, who are you talking about? I'm not a princess. I'm not a princess. I am a glamour doll.
I am the princess here, and I have thrown the balls and the parties. And let me tell you,
Thank you.
Barbara does shake that action really well.
I like
at
how
my
you took that
parties.
as a compliment.
You know it. Thanks, Judith.
That's right, man.
What was that?
What the hell?
I heard
that,
another
man. Hello,
That sounded like aliens.
It sounded like aliens.
Totally sounded like
The aliens are here.
Run!
Well, game over. I guess it was aliens.
Was aliens.
Oh wait, hold on.
Baby sleeps a lot, which
I have something.
Baby sleeps
We
a
knew
lot.
that.
And fast.
Give us your round 3 snot.
That's a lie.
That's you.
I'm sorry, what happened?
Baby sleeps a lot. Round 3.
He was asleep, so he didn't hear
he was
you.
No, that's right. Baby
Wake up,
sleeps a lot.
baby sleeps a lot.
Sleeping.
What?
Wake up, bitch.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You bitch baby.
You little bitch.
Wake up,
Well,
bitch
You little
baby.
piece of shit.
I'll say this, and it kind of makes me sad to say this, but Rudy the antique rocking horse lied about not being with Theodore last night.
Oh dear.
Ooh, this is new information.
What else might Rudy be lying about?
He's not from the old country at all.
Maybe the old country was just one of his cards.
He's made out of teak wood.
Is the old country one of your cards?
No, it wasn't, bitch.
Now I get a point. Now I get a point. Now I get a point.
I was just fucking saying that.
You're welcome.
Your owner wasn't Bobby O'Brien at all. It was Patrick
It's
O'Malley.
old Bobby Boy O'Brien.
Yeah.
Get it right. It's old Bobby Boy, one word, O'Brien. So last name.
Hans, Bobby.
That's right, though, man. When we got the chest closed on us, man, the princess stutters when she's drunk.
I didn't know you were drunk, princess.
Well, you know, I have special privileges around the house.
Boy.
It's good to be me.
Specialist
What
right.
a raunchy toy that princess is.
At least I get a hand whenever
You're
I
such a
want
romantic.
one.
She's so privileged.
Theodore was sitting on Rudy when the toy chest was closed last night.
Ooh.
That's right.
That is.
Oh my.
Oh my.
All right, Nuffless, what you got for this round?
My name is Nerfles.
I like Nuffless.
I like Nuffless too. Baby sleeps a lot, wets the bed. I don't know if that maybe has anything to do with missing Teddy Bear, but I just want to let you guys know.
Well, I want to say that anybody who mentions my wetting the bed, well, anyone who would say such an awful thing is probably capable of all kinds of awful things, like bear napping.
Oh.
And it's okay, because
Is that an accusation
when
to
baby
me?
sleeps a lot wets, she just uses one of you stuffed animals to clean it up anyway.
You see, you couldn't get
You're
by.
just
That's a
pissed
rumor
off
about
because you
us.
keep getting your face rubbed into the pee-pee. What I like is when Daddy fills up baby sleeps a lot.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
I like it when Daddy fills up baby sleeps a lot with gin or vodka. And then he pees the vodka in the gin and I get to drink it.
Princess, you have issues.
Yeah, well, I do like to drink.
I think you're a drunk princess.
What kind of princess are you?
She's the princess of clubbing.
It's the only way I get to drink
Oh.
without getting busted for drinking out of the liver cavity. That's just because somebody else took it.
Maybe you were so drunk, princess, and you don't even remember stealing the bear. Maybe
What
it
would
was
I
one
do
of your
with a freaking
episodes.
teddy bear? They're just,
I don't know.
Dude
Piss
was all
on it.
ratty. He
Bear
had
has hands,
bald
right?
spots and shit. And that bear was fucked up. Good riddance, bear.
Sounds like you were
Whoa.
eliminating the competition.
Smell like
That sounds like
pee.
something that the glamour doll would do.
Yeah, you guys aren't even competition, man.
What are you, Robert? What are you, Robert De Niro? Yes, I'm talking to you.
Listen, You know absolutely nothing, you stupid rocking horse.
I know a lot more than you plastic bitch.
No problem. I'm really
Joe.
worried about you.
Action Joe, round 3.
You know, the more I think about it, the more Jacqueline's theory about monsters makes sense. It probably was monsters that took Theodore. Monsters, or enemy forces, or maybe even aliens. Anyway, there's no reason to assume that it had to be one of the toys.
That sounds like
That sounds
deflection.
like you're trying to. That sounds like you're trying to make a red
It sounds like you're digging.
Well, I guess it's a reasonable supposition, but I still think it was ghost, alien, monster, enemy forces
Get off the
from
ghost.
outer space.
from the Kaiser's army, just like.
I'm starting to think that Action Joe is deflecting because he didn't want to admit.
I agree.
He didn't want to admit that him and Theodore Fuzzy Felt they had a thing going on.
Wait, what?
After all,
Why wasn't I aware?
You two met on Tinder, didn't you?
You two met on Tinder.
Theodore was
He
Joe's
showed her his little
Tinder
plastic
date.
pistol.
Yeah.
now I know
His
where your pistol
plastic
went.
pistol.
Actually, Joel.
I couldn't show him my pistol if I wanted to because I lost it behind the couch.
Or so you say.
Along with your utility belt.
No, along with my grappling hook.
What about your shark repellent?
That's always in my pocket.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
I'm always prepared for a shark attack.
Okay.
Always.
Did you say a shark attack?
Shark.
Short attack.
I was gonna say, isn't that isn't that Baby Sleeps a Lot's territory? Baby Sleeps a Lot does all the sharks around here. Although I am a puppet, so I've got a pretty open situation. When I shart, I don't even know it.
Though, let's be honest, I wouldn't put it past Action Joe. He is just a G.I. Joe knockoff. Let's be honest. Look at him.
You got that kung fu
I'm a
grip, baby?
combat soldier. What?
Oh, never mind. I don't have to.
You sure you
Yeah,
don't want to
like-
say
I am-
Joe after
I am a
that?
witness. I happen to know. He's got the kung fu grip.
Oh, if you want to get,
Don't rip your pistol off
started.
there, Joel.
I knew there was something.
I
with the
know
Princess Joe.
all about this kung fu grip of Action Joe's. You see, I saw it on his packaging when before Alicia took him out of his box. Said right on there, it got kung fu grip. And the way I see it is, toy with kung fu grip would have a very easy job of dragging away a helpless bear, say Theodore Rosey Felt.
Oh, you have a good point there.
I like the point.
Listen.
Biscuits
My
is
martial
coming
arts.
with facts.
My martial arts training is only ever used for good. If my sensei ever heard I was misusing my kung fu grip, he'd strip me of my quadruple black belt, and I would never let that happen.
Show us what you know.
Well, I've got a
I've
quintuple black belt.
Bullshit.
I know fisticuffs.
Okay, I was bluffing.
I know
No.
fisticuffs.
But still, you killed the bear.
I would never misuse my kung fu grip.
Well, I guess we'll just take your word for it.
But you're a soldier. You're designed to kill. You're a killing machine.
And don't you have a problem with your anger? So maybe when
I
I
don't have anger problems.
So that's a yes.
Joe, smash.
But you would never use the kung fu grip for harm.
I think
Would never.
Joe is taking toy steroids, maybe.
I don't take steroids.
That would explain
With Elmo.
the aggression.
Don't take steroids. I don't have anger issues, and I would never
Didn't I see you
misuse my
buying
kung
some
fu
off
grip.
of Elmo earlier?
Juice me up, Elmo.
Can we all agree that it was Action Joe that stole the bear?
Fuck you, Mr. Nerfles. Fuck you.
Don't jump ahead, motherfucker.
More like defensive Joe.
I'm just a bunny.
Barbara, what's your round 3 final round thing?
You know, I do remember several times during the past week, Alicia left Theodore atop Rudy, the antique rocking horse. You know, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that happened last night too. The horse is obviously holding something back.
I don't understand why everyone's making this weird accusation.
Maybe it's because you're suspicious as fuck.
Shots fired.
That's a fair point.
I don't like where this is going.
He is pretty.
I'm just an innocent rocking
Right.
horse. And all I want is to feel the breeze of the cliffs.
And the old country?
Yes.
You want
how'd
to
guess?
feel the breeze between his knees.
The breeze between me horsey knees.
On the back of your leg, it says "Made in China."
Oh, for an agent, I think.
Oh, the old country is actually Zaifang.
I think the communist Chinese have infiltrated our little toy chest.
No, it's not true. Me
That's why he's got the fake accent too.
No. That's why
He's not really from Ireland. He's from China.
Hey, what do you think of
I'm not from Ireland.
Mao Zedong?
No, I'm from
Rudy?
the old country. The thing is, my original owner used to hunt commies for mommy. Billy Bob Joe,
I don't believe
Billy
this
Bob
story.
Gates,
That
Bill
sounds like a
Gates.
story.
Me original
You
owner,
don't
Bill
even
Gates.
remember your owner's name.
No, his name's
Sounds-
Bill Gates.
His name is Bill Gates now.
It's Bill Gates, the owner of Microsoft.
I'm starting to have my suspicions. I thought it was Action Joe, but now it might be the Rocking
Shut up,
Horse.
Mr. Nipples.
Nerfles. My name is Nerfles.
Well, you were named after a nipple number.
But do you have nipples?
No.
You
I mean,
know
I don't
nipples?
know. I don't know. I have
He's
to check.
got buttons.
I say if you have nipples and he calls you nipples, it works.
That's fair.
Well, I must say that
I can't really argue
Is
with
it
that.
is it a nipple nerfle like an action, or is it a nerfle nipple like a noun?
Yes.
Yes.
Nerfle would be the adjective.
don't forget Nerful's extended title, the stuffed snuggle bunny.
Exactly.
Made in Taiwan.
With possible
I
nipples.
saw your label, bitch.
I'm not claiming to be from a country where I'm not from, though.
Ooh.
You're claiming to be from somewhere where you're
At
from.
least I wasn't made under slave labor.
I don't know. In China, they got those
I know how
sweatshops.
things
Doesn't
Sorry,
China
you're-
have the
I was
cheapest
just
labor
about to
anywhere? Yeah.
Hey,
Don't make
that's,
accusations about the. Oh wait.
that's why all our jobs have been outsourced to the People's
And
Republic.
I'm being called the racist one.
I'm confused.
All right, second fist. I was sleeping with the teddy bear. He was sleeping on top of me. And also, the old country is actually China. Actually,
So you're a bottom, huh?
yeah. What about it?
The power bottom.
Everyone's accusing me of being
Rudy.
judgmental.
I'm
of
not
plastics.
judging. I just. It's
But then you're like,
interesting
oh,
information.
toys can't have sex with them.
It's okay, Rudy. There's no shame in being a flesh magnet.
Granted, I am made of solid ore.
Yeah.
It's not a bad
Hardwood.
thing.
Not like,
Hardwood.
you won't understand.
That ain't no pine, man.
You won't understand.
We're talking mahogany.
Hey, at least I cuddle with Alicia. You
At
do
least-
whatever with the bear.
Yeah, but you can't get hard, can you? You're full of beans.
Beans are hard.
Yeah, but they're not solid like wood.
Stop trying to change the subject. You might have stolen the bear.
Yes, I did not.
That's what we're talking about here, not
It's-
whether or not I can get hard. Okay?
Well, can you get hard? Nerfles,
not
the stuffed
not
snuggle bunny.
important.
Are we doing phrasing?
It is true that me and Theodore were lovers, but I would never do anything.
Well, lovers sometimes when they're angry at each other, they do crazy, passionate things.
Yeah, crime of
You don't.
passion.
You never had the kind of relationship we had.
How do you know that?
Oh,
Because Theodore would never do that to me.
You're right.
maybe
Theodore.
Theodore was
didn't have
a bear
I think
whore.
you and the baby were having a thing. You're like getting golden showers by the baby.
Maybe you should change his name from Theodore Rosey Felt the stuffed bear to Theodore the bear whore.
Have you ever kissed a rabbit between the ears?
Why between the ears? That doesn't sound
All
very
right.
sensual.
Well, I could show you something, but never mind.
I do have big floppy ears.
All of Jacqueline's talk of monsters is obviously just a front. Jacqueline the jukebox and her talk of monsters, ha! She must be hiding something. She wouldn't be saying such silly things. She's trying to keep us off of the track that it was her.
The only person who would say such an awful thing is someone who's obviously been taken over by a monster or aliens.
I mean, you can't argue with that.
Well, there were monsters last Halloween around the house. I remember seeing them.
Maybe ghosts?
Maybe they came and had the bear. They kidnapped the bear.
I mean, ghosts
Monsters.
can possess people, you
Or
know.
aliens.
Ghost
Or
monster
monsters.
aliens from China.
I think in this case it's
Not all
clearly
ghosts are
alien monsters who are ghosts.
Alien ghost monsters?
Ghost alien
I
monsters.
do have an
alien
opening in my
ghost
back for
monsters.
people to control me. So sometimes I wonder.
Yeah, you're a puppet.
Not all ghosts are bad. Every night I still talk to the ghost of Billy Joe Brown, Joe Frazier.
Your story's all over the place.
Yeah, you don't know your own owner's name.
You would not hold up in court ever.
You're just jealous that you were never owned by Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft.
I don't know. I think he's starting to sound like Tigger. I don't think he remembers.
Don't fuck with me. I knew Mr. Milne myself.
All right, I'm going around the room.
I'm going around the room. Jacqueline, who do you think did it?
Jacqueline thinks
And why?
Jacqueline thinks it's maybe the princess because the princess accused her of possibly being the one, and so Jacqueline thinks it's the princess. Whereas super realistic baby doll, Baby Sleeps a Lot, is pretty firmly convinced that it's Joe, and that Joe cannot be trusted because he's owned by the little boy, and therefore Joe.
Hey, Action Joe, do you know Trader Joe?
He makes amazing spanakopita. He has great frozen pizzas.
I do not.
I think they're related.
I mean, they have the same last name.
And both of their
Joe.
and both of their first names are professionals.
My name is Joe Mama, actually.
Wow.
You always struck me as a mama's boy.
Action Joe seems annoyed. It's been a rough day for
Action
Action
Joe
Joe.
is gonna throw some fists without using the Kung Fu grip.
Nerfles.
Yes, you got my name right. Wow, thank you.
Who did it, Nervals?
Someone finally
Who
got
do
my
you
name
think
right.
did it, Nervals?
Well,
You tell him, Nipples.
I had it. First of all, the rocking horse is pissing me off. So I want to say him, but I don't think it was him because he's too dumb. I'm going to say I think it's between the princess and Action Joe. But I think the princess is also too drunk and just full of mistakes. So I don't think it was her.
She vapes too much.
She's an alcoholic princess.
total degenerate.
Now I'm being really judgmental, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it was Action Joe. I think here's why it's Action Joe. You want to know why? Why? Because Action Joe has the Kung Fu grip, which enabled him to grab the teddy bear from the top shelf. And I rest my case.
Yeah.
Oh, and also
Yeah.
Action Joe has anger problems.
I do not.
And
Exactly.
Give up,
Fuck
Elmo.
you, I don't.
and the grappling hook.
Elmo came by yesterday looking for his.
And a grappling hook. So
It's
with
missing.
the grappling hook, you can get up there.
This is Jacqueline.
Yeah, Jacqueline is saying with the
Jacqueline has
grappling
a very
hook, get
deep
up
voice.
there, get the thing, and that now there's little marks up there for where the grappling hook was used.
Ooh, very good point.
It's an excellent
scratch marks on
point.
the toy box came from.
So I'm thinking Joe.
Action Joe.
I think you're wrong.
Who do you think did it, Action Joe?
Okay, wait, pause. Do we have to accuse a character or like one of us?
You can accuse ghosts.
Come on, it's the list game. Do what you want.
Aliens.
I think that it was Alicia. I think she's the one who sent the bear away.
Nice.
Oh, Alicia
Blaming
keeps
him,
sneaking
right?
back up in the middle of the night and took the bear.
That's why his pajamas weren't on, because she didn't put them on.
That's right, how the pajamas get up there.
I would just like to point out I may be a gay horse who's not actually from any old country, but I think the princess is actually just Elmo in disguise. Just calling it right now.
My.
I do sound like
tangled web
Elmo.
we weave.
It is very.
What?
It's actually
Wait,
very.
don't go yet, Biscuits.
What?
If you're gonna go, don't go yet.
Oh, I'm not going. Don't worry.
Oh, Biscuits is always going. He's sniffing every corner of the room and lifting his leg.
Well, I guess so. Now that you mention it.
Barbara, who do you think did it?
I think it was Jacqueline.
Why?
Because she just, I don't know. There's just a lot of things, and there was a lot of different. Every time someone would accuse her of something, she would just say, "Oh my God, that person's awful," and she wouldn't ever like give a reason why. And I don't know. I just think she's very suspicious.
Something about those mechanical parts too. Could
Yeah,
be very useful.
yeah.
Could have made the scratches on the toy box.
I agree. I really wanted to say it was the rocking horse, but I feel like it's just too obvious, and so I'm not gonna go there.
I already came out of the closet. I think we had too many realizations for me for one day.
Biscuits, you long-haired, snuffly bitch. What you got?
I am an adorable patchwork puppy for your information. Anyway,
Covered in lint.
well, yeah,
I
a
don't think
little
you're
little
really
pet
fr-
lint will
I don't
never
really
hurt anybody.
I don't
Anyway,
I don't think you're really from the Bronx, are you?
I never said I was from the Bronx. I'm from Staten Island, of course. Anyway, I don't know, cause you know, Action Joe, too obvious. Plus, like he says, he doesn't have anger problems.
Don't.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And the
Thank-
rocking horse, I don't know. He is gay, after all. So, could he really have been guilty when you think about it?
Gay toys can commit crimes too. Don't try to single us out.
Well, I think it's Barbara. Personally,
What?
I don't trust no clairvoyant doll. You know what I'm saying?
Made of plastic.
Listen,
Made
just
of
because I'm
plastic,
better
no
than you
less.
doesn't mean you have to, accuse me of such a horrible.
My point, exactly. I mean, what a frigid bitch. Plus, she's got those opposable fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I say.
I saw that. She used one of them opposable fingers right now.
Look at this opposable finger.
She's already got so much confidence, I'm kind of jealous of her.
Thank you. Most people are.
I wish I was ignorant like that.
I have to confess
Don't
that,
worry,
that
you kind of are.
Barbara, I did steal your car.
What the
just-
fuck?
That convertible Corvette, man, that was so good.
You broke into the dream
Don't
house.
worry, I didn't hurt it. It's
Oh, but
it's,
wait, if
it's
she's
behind the
committing
dollhouse.
crimes-
It's behind the dollhouse.
Fine. All right. Don't use it again
That
without
princess
asking.
is very suspicious still.
Yeah.
Took it down the stairs and everything.
What? Oh my god! It's
Fucking
not
thing
an
was
off-road.
Bitchin', man.
Well, Rudy,
Rudy, who do you think?
would you care to give us your...
Yeah, who do you think did it, Rudy?
Well, before I say my final accusations, I would like to reveal one more thing.
I am Chinese. Yes,
Wait, I saw that sticker on the bottom thing of your runs. You haven't been no worldly fucking horse. She got you like last year. You were made in China by some 4-year-old kid.
Yes, but I actually have seen the world. In fact, on my way here, I actually. Why do I still have
What is that? Like you're just hired.
You were a
I'm-
confused horse.
on my way here, I actually went across the Pacific Ocean. Yes.
That's
It was a very
racist.
long That's
Yeah.
racist
Yeah. This is very racist.
It's okay when you're making fun of white people.
Yeah.
Containers, man. He was in
I'm
one
going
of
to
them
go.
containers.
I'm going to go back to the other accent because it's less offensive.
That's right. Make fun of the Irish. Or Jamaicans or whoever you're making fun of.
Whatever accent. Whatever the fuck I am. Anyway, I think it was Joe. I think it was Action Joe.
It wasn't me.
Isn't that like that Shaggy song where it's like,
Exactly.
picture this, we were both butt naked banging on the bathroom floor.
Okay, I'm gonna reveal that Princess blah 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 that I am, Judith. I'm not allowed to make a guess because I have all the papers in my hand and I know who did it.
Did everybody guess?
Everybody has
Sorry,
guessed.
Who had the most? Action Joe?
Judith I'm gonna say Judith is with the Alicia thing. Alicia did it. Alicia came back up in the middle of the night
Oh.
and picked up her bear and took it downstairs. And it's
Reasonable.
downstairs on the couch right now, and so's the freaking pistol, and so's the grappling hook. It's all down there, because kids leave their crap all over the place all the freaking time.
Is this the
I guess
princess?
the maid put it back.
On comes your narrator. Action Joe looks around the toy chest of each of you. His eye twitches. His fingers jitter nervously. His lips pull back in a sneer. You want the truth, he asks? You can't handle the truth. I'll give you the truth. Tell him, Joe.
Wait, what?
Go
Tell
ahead.
him, Joe.
I thought that was Joe.
Tell him.
Tell him, Joe.
Joe.
Joe knows the answer.
Joe
Joe
knows.
Tell him, Joe.
Joe knows.
It doesn't say anything about it.
It
Joe.
says it on your
Joe.
sheet.
Joe, tell us.
Tell us,
We're
Joe.
holding back. Joe.
Just tell us,
Hold
Joe.
on, hold on, damn it, give me a second.
Joe.
We're waiting.
Joe.
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 I do belong to Tommy Smith, aka Commander Smith. Somehow I ended up in his sister's toy chest, Alicia. I was completely unarmed, but that didn't mean I was helpless. Commander Smith probably sent me here to scope out enemy forces and gather intelligence. Unfortunately, one of you, Teddy Rosey Felt, figured out that I was a spy. He started asking all kinds of questions about where I came from and what I was doing in the toy chest. I didn't have a choice. While the bear slept atop Rudy, the antique rocking horse, I used my grappling hook to sneak out of the chest. Under the cover of darkness, I used my super realistic kung fu grip to knock Theodore out and drag him to the back of the closet, where I tied him up with the grappling hook and buried under a bunch of board games and puzzles.
There you have it!
I knew it.
Action Joe kidnapped the bear and hid him in the back of the closet.
I did not say Action Joe. I don't deserve a fist bump. But I thought that you didn't have anger problems.
I don't!
Action Joe.
I don't have anger problems.
All right, if you said Action Joe, raise your hand. I think I remember who did. Let's see. Eric got one. Rod got one. And Sam got one. Okay.
Sweet.
You got a point for that.
Your hands are so soft and beanie.
Let's go around the room and count points.
Do it.
Wait,
No, I did not
No.
do
At the
well
end of
this
the list game, we find out who got what.
Nerpos, your hands, they remind me.
Rod
of Theodore.
Diaz, also two characters
What are you
in
doing
the murder
Saturday?
mystery.
I'm sorry.
What'd you use, Rod?
All right, so I got taking a dump truck. It's also mom's vibrator.
Yep.
It's
Rum.
also Mom's vibrator. You're supposed
Rum.
to say it like that, though, dude. Come on.
I know.
All right.
Oh wait, there's more.
Rum flavored binky.
Rum flavored binky.
Oiling the joints.
Oiling the joints.
Pee Wee Herman's couch.
And Pee Wee Herman's cow.
And I got called on launching lipstick missiles.
You got called along, but you got a bluff point for something. Okay,
I
so
did.
Rod got one bluff point and 6 regular points for a total of 7. That's a big score, man.
Lucky number.
Eric, what you got, bro?
Easy bake pot brownies.
Easy, yep.
Elmo on steroids.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Belly button beans.
Belly button beans.
And Buzz Lightyear.
And Buzz Lightyear.
That's actually a line from Toy Story. There's a bit where he's like, I could fly around the room with my eyes closed. It's like, okay then, Mr. Lightbeer, prove it. I can name.
That's a
off-
total of 6 points for Eric, so Rod still leads by 7 points. Mackenzie!
Wait till they make up a Toy Story game.
I did
Make your own
really-
Toy Story game.
I did really bad this
No
game.
bluff points for Mackenzie. You gotta work on that, Mackenzie.
I know, I
You gotta
really
get some
do.
bluffs in
All
there.
right, I'll do it.
All
I'll
right.
do it.
What do you got?
I did really bad this game. I got now with real boogers.
Oh, you get 1 point for being Joe.
Haha.
Because you can't call yourself.
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, you got baby boogers?
You were a good Joe, too.
Yeah.
That's it.
And that's it. 2 big points. Okay. I was gonna make myself the killer again, but I thought, well, I did that last time.
See, I was
Okay, I got programming your droid, online dating / Tinder date, flesh magnets, pet lint, and clairvoyant doll.
I did say that one.
No bluff points for Blake, but he got a big 5.
That's
All right, go on. What do you got, Sam? What do you got?
Okay, I've got Rainbow Vision, Green Goblin drone with a little copyright mark on there. Just point out. It's got a little C in the
I
circle.
didn't hear the copyright part.
Yeah.
Hey, that wasn't part of
It
it.
doesn't count.
How do I say that?
No, I just put that in there for my own fun.
How do I even say that? Do I say copyright? I don't know.
You don't have to.
Okay. Then I say Satan's bedtime, Barbara. And then I said Yoga Joe. I said
Yoga
both.
Joe,
I said both of those at Mackenzie. I was like, okay, I can fit those in for both of these characters. And I got 1 bluff point from Eric, so that makes 5. Oh no, I got 6.
Oh yeah, because he picked Joe too.
Okay, I got a bluff point, and you guys each had 6 list cards, and I only had 3. And I used all 3 of my list cards. So I should have given myself 3 more, because I could have won. But, yes, he kicked ass.
Is that a record? Is that
I
all?
had 3D VR Stratego, Cleaning Up Fake Blood,
You actually weaved that in really well.
and Ken's Nightclub.
Yeah.
Nice.
For a total of 4. So this week's winner is Mr. Rod Diaz. Great portrayer of dolls. He is.
And they're
Congratulations.
jacking off in the box.
Good Lord, what's next week's list? I have no idea at this point.
Jack in the Box.
Everybody, thanks for being here today. It was
Thank
a
you.
good episode of the list. One of the best, I think. This episode of the list
Wait, can I say
brought to you by
Stankovision.
Still don't know what that means.
Stankovision. You don't know? Listen to episode 2.
Okay. I think I did
Right.
listen.
If you don't know what Stankovision is, listen to episode 2.
Goodbye.
And good night.
Bye.
I'm going to fuck the shit out of Theodore now. Actually, he's going to fuck the shit out of me.
The List Game is listener supported. Join the List Game community at www.listgame.com. To contact the List Game crew, email listgame@cox.net. COX. Please subscribe to the podcast, rate us, and leave a review. Hey, you got to check out some of the great audio drama podcasts I've been listening to. I'm talking Wolf 359, Tunnels, Spines, Return Home, Girl in Space, 2298, of course, The Adventure Zone. Attention, Hellmart shoppers, also known as Hello Mart. The Bright Sessions, Lake Clarity, The Big Loop, The Blood Crow Stories, The Far Meridian, Liberty, Atreus Endures, The White Vault, The Hyacinth Disaster, The Lift, Chronosphere Fiction, The Phenomenon, Mars Fall, Mars 2060, Starless, and many more. You can discover so many. If you got a Twitter account, go on Twitter, #audiodrama, and just start looking around. It's a whole big world. Enjoy. Keep your cosmos clean.